It is that time of year. Once again, time to trim up that summer flow. Back to school haircuts are on the to-do list for a lot of families. We have stylist Jamie Workentine here to give us some advice. Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We talk about busy times being like before prom, wedding season. Do you guys see a little uptick in how busy you are right before school?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely. At least a month before, up until school.
And I know a lot of kids, especially the boys, they don't cut their hair during the summer, so they do have some pretty nice flow. But I wanted to know if there are some hair trends for the kids. And you did send some pictures. So if we put up the first picture, I want you just to kind of tell us what look this is.
This is a money piece in the front with like a couple baby lights. And then she has layers in her hair. It used to be just one length, and her hair's super thick, as you can tell. And we just layered it up and framed around her face, and now it kind of just flows better and brightens it up.
I love it. My 13-year-old wants highlights in the worst way, and I'm like, I didn't have highlights till like, I don't know,
16.
I was much older than that. But our kids are younger and younger are getting different highlights and different colors.
Like this little girl is 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks good. It's kind of very subtle.
Yes, very
like
age appropriate.
Okay, next picture. Oh my, look at that.
This is an undercut. She has even thicker hair, and she wanted to just take half the bulk out, and you can't even tell unless she has her hair up. But this has been super popular actually all summer.
Really?
Yeah. The grow out would kind of be rough, but at least like you're fine if you have really thick hair.
I did see this look on women, so it makes sense that younger girls are wanting to do it as well.
Oh, for sure.
Do you see moms are still doing this somewhat too? The cool moms anyway.
Yeah.
Although that it kind of freaks me out a little bit, I guess, but
I don't have thick enough hair, so I could never, but it's cool for a little one.
Okay, the next hair trend that we're seeing for kids. Okay, we got a boy in there.
Yes, he has a hard part. So he knows where to like part his hair. This is also for like older guys too, or like all ages, but mostly younger guys, since they want to start styling their hair and they don't know where to start. I always say let's do a hard part, so then you know where to part your hair and it looks good, and then you can start using like gel or mousse or whatever.
Okay, just like little girls start doing a little bit of makeup, boys start putting some gel in their hair. Okay, that's how it goes. Do we have another picture here? Okay, I was going to ask you if color is still in as well.
Yes, it is crazy now for like middle schoolers.
Yeah?
Yeah, guys, girls. This one was probably one of the funnest haircuts and colors I've done. He wanted to change, and since his school doesn't usually allow it, he wanted to do it at the beginning of the summer. But we've gotten a lot of girls in getting pink and purple in their hair. But yeah, no, this one was a fun one.
I like that. I like the mohawk. Or is that a frohawk?
Yeah.
Mohawk?
Yep.
I love that. So when we talk about color in girls' hair or boys' hair, is that permanent color? And how do you go about putting color in people's hair?
No, that is a demi-permanent. So if you wash it more, or if you don't do, like if you go in the sun or if you go in chlorine, it will wash out. We can put a permanent in, but then it will fade to like an orange, for instance, that one. But no, usually for like smaller children, I'll do like semi-permanent.
Well, I love the hair trends, but if you are not ready for your kids to take on one of those hair trends, can you just talk maybe about the benefits of getting your hair cleaned up, trimmed up, especially when you want to have a quick, easy, run out the door haircut or hairstyle?
Yeah, definitely. If you add layers, it's definitely a lot easier for girls, just because then you're not like dealing with like the tangles on the bottom. It's at least throughout the whole hair that it will lay better. And then as far as like the ends, you want to trim those up, because then they get like kind of gunky and get all like they're too porous, so they'll get like all the sun damage, and they'll get all like the chlorine damage and lake muck in it.
Lake muck. We've talked about this in the past, and I think it was earlier in the season, but when you talk about pools as well, pools and lakes, can you talk a little bit about the Malibu treatment?
Yes, yeah, that will basically, it's very like good on your hair, but it will strip out the chlorine. So if you feel like one of your daughter's hair, if it's like kind of slimy when it gets wet, that's like a bunch of chlorine. So the Malibu, we just like really like wash it out and scrub it out, and then you can see it bubble up, and then their hair will be like good as new. Okay. But I highly recommend it at least once or twice a month.
Okay.
For sure, yeah.
Once or twice a month, like all year long, or just at the end
like
of summer?
Yeah, until, yep.
Okay, just when I get it, during the pool season.
Yeah, just to get it out.
What are you hearing from kids when they're coming in and getting a haircut? What are they most excited about?
Like a new style to like go in and show their friends at school. Like the ones that they haven't seen all summer, they want to, you know, feel grown up.
And they're back to school. I know my daughter, my 13-year-old, once again, Marley did that quarantine chop where she just chopped it. That might have been her last haircut too. But hopefully we don't have any more fixes like that when you come in. So tell people how they can get a hold of you, find you if they want to get booked for a back-to-school haircut.
You can call Hair Success, or you can go on our Facebook page or Instagram. You can either go to Hair Success or Bombshell Hair by Jamie.
Okay, I love it. Always great advice. Thank you, Jamie, for coming in. Stay with us. Coming up next, you're going to get your animal fix this morning. We're checking in with Cheyenne River Kennels.